Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Blue Hens about to kick it away and get this season started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Maryland's offense will get the first swing of the game. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time. We'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Washington. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Terrapins decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Delaware's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the height. I'm excited to watch this debut.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Back to throw. It's Washington. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Trying to change now on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. They go to the ground. Showing off the arm. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Here's the pressure. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in, it's Thurman. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. On the move at the 30. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Offside defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Here's the handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The running back has it. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And the Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Washington. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. The short hands. It's Humphrey. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Thurman. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Clement. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clement. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Delaware.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 7 over Charlotte. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Terrapins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking downfield, it's Washington. With the catch, it's Humphrey. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The inside handoff. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
That's another Terrapins first down.
To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. That pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna swing it on second down. Got a man in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Red pass, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Howard. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Taking down at the 30. And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week one.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get down.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snagged in the middle, it's Tyree. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Delaware!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Manning. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Looking for a huge play. He's got it. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Washington. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Not a big window, and that throw was money. They've got it at the 30. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Maryland! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm.
Wide open spaces. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Clement. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Washington. Caught in the backfield, it's Humphrey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Trying play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He's in open space downfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clement. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Finds his man. It's Clement. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
He runs out of bounds at the 26. And that's
The give to the back. Oh, what a move to get open. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. 3rd play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with second and short. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And to get rid of it quickly.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's got it on the move. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quickly to the tight end. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Washington. The short hands, it's Webb. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and pass. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They pick up that first down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're 2-down territory there and you take a shot on third and run it on fourth, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less fun than back in my day when I played, because not only are you getting hit from the front now if you're a quarterback, but you've got your own guys running into your back now as well. We see these push plays more and more often today in college football. No fun.
Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Hens have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Delaware! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to... There he goes! Oh, what a cut! And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive linemen, they just let those defensive ends run up the field. Quarterback did a perfect job holding on to the ball to the last possible second, getting it out to his running back, and man, that running back had a convoy out ahead of him.
And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Washington. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quickly complete. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
First down for the offense.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Slams ahead. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Back open in the middle. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clement. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense working from the pistol. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Thurman. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Tyree. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. Got him downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Blue Hens didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Jumped on top of the pile. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Into the end zone, and he's gonna score. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 21 over Western Kentucky. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on second down. Unleashes one. On target over the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
That's another Terrapins first down.
The give to the tailback. Fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man on the right. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's going for the big play. Oh, it's picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. That's caught. It's Clement. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
All right, guys, let's talk a little Merrill. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
The AT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
hit that one with some aggression for the point after. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Gone close to the marker, it's Thomas. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. With the catch, it's Clement. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams